Coquettes. Okay, so today we're going to be making rocky roads. So what you're going to need for this is you're going to need 300 grams of chocolate. You can use dark, or you can use milk, or you can use 200 grams of dark and 100 grams of milk, which I've done in the other one, but this one's all milk. Okay, 100 grams of mini marshmallows. Doesn't matter if they're mixed or they're just plain, it's fine. 1 pot of glazed cherries, all cut up. 125 grams of butter, cut up. And you need 200 grams of rich tea biscuits. Okay, so what we're going to do is I've put the water onto boil just for the moment, because you don't want to put too much in it, because you're going to pop this on top and you don't want it hitting the bottom. So we're going to smash the bejeebers out of this. Ready? Go find and Gary a bit. Don't worry too much if you do get big bits, but you just don't want them huge. Okay, so these are really good, these bags. These are the freezer bags, and they've got the Ziploc. I find these ones a lot better than the other ones, because they're meant to go in the freezer. They're a little bit more sturdier, so when you're actually bashing it, it doesn't rip the bag open. I've used this twice now, because obviously I was trying others for today as well. So, and it hasn't broken, so that's a good thing, okay? Okay, so let's put these in with the marshmallows, because it's all going in together anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now you can put nuts into this as well if you want to. I haven't done that because obviously if people get allergies or anything like that. Also do be aware that there might be nuts in certain products, so just keep an eye out, or whatever you're allergic to, just keep an eye out, because I don't want to be responsible for someone getting ill. Okay, so put that in there. So you want your butter and your chocolate in there. I might even turn this down just a tiny bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this melt down, and then we're going to mix all together. And what I have got are these disposable trays. They're really, really good. If you want to make a tray bake cake as well, these are the things to use. No real bother, just pop it in and let it go. I think if you're doing a cake though, I would put non-stick baking paper in it, because it will get stuck. But with Rocky Road you can rip it apart and it doesn't really matter. So, okay. So let's see how this is getting on. Now it's starting to melt just a tiny bit. So I'm just going to make sure it's not hitting the bottom of my bowl, because if it hits the bottom of the bowl, it's not doing it at the right temperature. So this is a good way to make ganache as well. So I'm just going to have a little break just for a moment, just while this is melting, otherwise it's going to be really boring just watching something melt. But I'll see you in a bit. Bye for now. Okay, so our chocolate's melted. I'm just going to get these last little bits of butter that are in there. This is why I cut the butter up quite small, and I also cut the chocolate up quite small, so you're not messing around with it. Okay, so pop in all of that. You do need a big bowl. I had a little bowl earlier and I was like, I love glazed cherries. Oh, they're so good. When I was a kid, I used to call them glacier cherries. I don't know why, but that's me. I was a crazy child. Okay, so we're going to mix this all together. Try and mix from the bottom if you can. I know it's a bit difficult, but you want to get that chocolate all in. And be careful as well, because your bowl might be a bit hot. It will come together, you just got to give it a bit of time. Put that there. I've got my elf hat today, see? My elf hat matches my apron today. I thought we found it as we were doing all the decorations for the actual house, not just here. I'm just going to break that up a little bit. Okay. I know there's some more on the bottom. Put that there. Oh, I know why we used to call them glacier cherries, because when we used to make them when we were kids, Rocky Road, we used to call it a mountain of Rocky Road. So that's probably where the glacier cherries come from. Okay, so I think we're done. This pot's really hot. Okay. So get it all into the corners. Try and spread it out a bit if you can. In fact, you could use your hands. And use your hands to press it down a little bit. Now you can use practically really any biscuits you like, but just remember you want ones that Amaretti biscuits are nice though, the Rocky Road as well, or the biscotti biscuits if you want to go posh. Okay, so I'm just going to wash my hands quickly. And I'm going to get our other one out of the fridge. Here's what I done earlier. Ta-da! Okay, so I'm just going to grab my thing, pop these over here. Don't need them in. Now I always put something underneath mine, my chopping boards, because I always get a bit frightened that it's going to slip from underneath me. So I'll put that there. And it is a clean one as well. Woo! It's a bit loud, isn't it? Having quite calming songs. Okay, you can leave the tin if you want, so you can pop these back in, because it's not as if you've had anything like uncooked in it. Now, as you've probably all guessed, I'm really rubbish at doing portion sizes. I like big sizes. So you probably could get a lot more out of it if you wanted to make it a little bit smaller, but I think chunky is the way to go sometimes. Especially if you're giving it as a gift. Who wants a piddly little one? Nobody. Might have to halve this one though. Maybe. Put that like that. Oh, need my muscles. I need to go back to the gym. Okay, so I'm going to cut these all up, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to dust them. Alright, so see you in a bit. Okay, so all in all, I got 27 pieces out of this. There's some more over there, it's still in the tin, but this out. Doesn't matter too much if it goes. If you ever want to try and clear up icing sugar, if it's on here or anywhere, a little bit of warm water, that does it fine. Okay, we ready for our dusting? See, this is what I mean about mountains. Okay, so I'm going to pop that over there, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can move it over to here, but I don't think it's coming to, but we'll give it a go. It might be one of them things, you know, when you have to whip the tablecloth and all the plates stay. It might be one of that. Oh no, there we go. Ta-da! Okay, so there is your Rocky Road Christmas bites. Okay, so I really enjoyed doing these videos, so please like, please share, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye my coquettes, bye for now.